Introducing first, out of the blue corner, she is an IFMA Pan American Muay Thai champion, standing at 160 centimeters tall, holding a Muay Thai record of 32 wins and 10 losses. Training out of Boxing Works, representing the United States of America. Presenting to you your challenger, Janet J.T. Todd. And now, introducing her opponent out of the red corner. She stands at 157 centimeters tall, holding a Muay Thai record of 61 wins and 15 losses. Training out of Fairtex, representing Thailand. She is the one Super Series Atomweight Kickboxing World Champion, Stamp Fairtex.
This is Muay Thai, okay? And 3 minutes 5 rounds. Okay.
Final instructions from our referee Atsushi Ona say has to rely on speed, angles, and precision, and look out for the raw, sheer power has to offer. We know in the clinch that Stamp's stumps are tremendous. She locks a leg, tries to counter off the right, and referee Onari keeps it clean.
Go!
From Thailand, Stamp Fairtex checks the low kick, straight right hand down the center corridor. The low kick does Todd. Catch and counter there from Stamp Fairtex.
Go!
She's initiating a lot of the exchanges, but Stamp is able to come right through the middle when she catches that body kick, and she's really found her range with those punches.
Jab 2, nicely done there from Janet Todd. Moves of Stamp. Stamp checks the low kick. Todd goes upstairs again. Counter nicely done there from Todd. Jab overhand right, doubles up in the right hand to Stamp Fairtex. Now they clinch a chunk for the knees. Stamp will try and ragdoll her here. Gut-munching knees from the Thai. And referee Onari calls break. No right hand for company. Back against the ropes here. High kick from Todd. Counter right hand! Todd takes the punishment! Stamp Fairtex, a succession of right hands.
Got the head kick and then delivered 4 unanswered blows
and
right down the middle.
Counters from Stamp Fairtex. It's proving the undoing of Janet Todd in the opening round. Now there's 2 things Todd can and talk and follow through with the kick, or number 2, retract the kick as quick as possible.
Yeah, she's got to turn the hips right there. She has to turn the hips, point her knee the other direction, and jerk that knee back as quickly as she can, because Stamp's got a vice-type grip on that body kick. Nice little combination initiated by Janet Todd, but then Stamp just coming right down the middle, landing that too. Janet with a nice little left hand right there.
Our main event for the One Super Series Muay Thai World Title. World Kickboxing Champion Stamp Fairtex. Todd controlling center ring, jabs out. Stamp thrusts the right hand, outside leg kick from Janet Todd. Stamp doubles up on it. Fairtex leads him with the right hand. They clinch up now. A little tango against the ropes. Knee from Janet Todd.
Stop!
Knees from Fairtex. Nothing scoring with any point making.
Go!
And referee Onari breaks it. Fans are blessed by a Buddhist monk. A tradition that dates back around 1,500–2,000 years. A very old power yet. I dare say though, it is coming soon. There's the right hand from Stamp Fairtex. There's another right from the Thai. And she rattles in the knee. They twist and waltz in center ring, and referee Onari breaks them.
At least the first 90 seconds, Janet Todd do not throw that right body kick anymore.
They clinch up center of the ring. Stamp Fairtex may look to dump Janet Todd here. Todd gets off a knee. Referee breaks it. Stamp Fairtex, kickboxing world champion, one of the jab 2 there from Stamp Fairtex. Jab 2 again, smack back to the kisser. A power-packed punch there from Stamp Fairtex. Maybe the hardest punch of the contest so far.
Right hand of Stamp Fairtex.
Haven't really seen Stamp's roundhouse kicks coming to the body and the head of Janet Todd yet, as they did when she won the world title. over Clinching. First one up the aggressor leader, 3rd of 5. Traditionally, this is where the Thais really pick up the pace.
Yeah, they turn it on in the 3rd and then let everything go in the 4th. And usually they taper off in the 5th if they haven't won. But right now, Stamp's not letting it go. This is a boxing match with knees at this point.
Nice knee there from Stamp Fairtex to the upper rib cage. There's a gut muncher from Janet Todd. A real tussle. Referee Onari breaks it.
We're not seeing the dumps that we saw in Stamp Fairtex's match with Clinching. She's not utilizing the dumps because she's not getting that forward pressure from Janet Todd. Janet Todd's not rushing forward, so Stamp doesn't have that momentum to twist and torque Janet Todd.
Stamp Fairtex circles off with the power side of Janet Todd. Todd turns her, walks to center ring. Arms up high, turned outwards. Nice right hand there from Stamp Fairtex. There's the first dump from the world kickboxing champion.
Michael, you gotta wonder, maybe something's wrong with the...
One dump here in the 3rd round. Are we gonna see more? Roundhouse kick to the waist there from Stamp Fairtex.
There's one.
Nice counter right hand after the jab too from Janet Todd, fell short. Now the reason for keeping the lead leg so light in Muay Thai, it's twofold. 1, you want to be able to check the low kicks. 2, you want to be able to fire out your teep kick, your front kick to text. Outside leg kick, Janet Todd checks it. Fairtex. Left roundhouse kick ends the 3rd round. Now we're going into round 4. They put on the pressure.
There's that clinch. This is where I think Janet Todd starts to let go of some elbows. Yeah, there's a nice little sharp elbow, downward elbow, landed with a knee, but then Stamp came over the top with that right hand. Janet comes forward and they exchange punches.
Scoring for Stamp Fairtex. Fairtex, the world's kickboxing champion. One of 120 martial arts champions on our roster. Jab too early on from Stamp. Outside leg kick from Todd. Stamp with the right hand and salvos on Stamp Fairtex. Stamp leads in with an overhand elbow, moves to a clinch. Nice work from the top. Fairtex. Will we see a wind up?
Janet Todd's got good reaction time. Nice little sweep there. I like the leg kicks of Janet Todd. She just took out the foot there of Stamp Fairtex. The leg kicks are working.
Fairtex backs her up with the right hand. Checks the low kick, moves in for the grapple, charge for the knees, throws it to the left waist section. Crunch it armband flying off the right biceps of Janet Todd. 4 fingers breadth above the knee. It's where Muay Thai combatants kick over and over at more boxing. And there's another right hand between the eyes of Janet Todd. Jab 2 from Fairtex. Wants to cut under with the right leg. And now it's Todd's turn to go to work. Evades the roundhouse kick.
Fairtex. You see a different Stamp Fairtex than we saw in her first title bout. We're not seeing the kicks as much, and we're not seeing the dancing. You can see when she's dancing, she's having fun out there. That's her confidence. That's how good Janet Todd is performing in this matchup.
A cerebral performance from Janet Todd so far. You saw her put on the knee guard moments ago. Here come the knees again from Stamp Fairtex. Trick takedown, nicely done from Stamp Fairtex. Dump number 2 from Stamp. By this time against Clinching artists.
Let's take a look at that right hand, just over and over again, right to the eye of Janet Todd. It is just a perfect weapon. She comes over the top of Janet Todd.
For the World Atomweight Muay Thai title. 8-touch gloves, 4-ounce gloves. There's no room for error. These gloves will hurt you. Big right hand to open up proceedings for Stamp Fairtex. You sense a little more urgency now about the American Janet Todd. Jab 2 to a left hook, good 3-punch combination. Fairtex goes downstairs.
Now Janet's starting to put hands on Stamp Fairtex, piecing her up. I like it.
Double right hand, nicely done there. Double jab, high kick, tried for the headache maker. Stamp ties her up, knee guard from Todd. Stamp tries to dump her, but the ropes held up the American champion.
Janet Todd putting those punches together.
2 jabs from Janet Todd. Stamp Fairtex does a quick count of her teeth. Another knee guard, and Fairtex dumps her. 3rd dump of the contest for Stamp Fairtex. Now while they miss a canvas every time she gets dumped. There's a straight right hand from Stamp Fairtex. Jab 2 from Todd. Crossing elbow from Fairtex. Now we're seeing the aggressor meter turn up. It's all hands and elbows. A clipping left hook from Todd. A 2-punch combination from the American. This is more like it from Janet Todd. She pulls the head down, tries to thread the knee.
Those hands are starting to work. You can see Stamp Fairtex's left.
Fairtex is blowing heavy, folks. Stamp Fairtex breathing through an open mouth. It's never a good sign. And Todd probing with the lead hand. Nice left hook there from Janet. Just needed a little more start behind it. But in this 5th round, she's had more punch than a high school prom. Sticks out the teeth kick. Stamp tries to sweep out the supporting leg. But Stamp's backing herself in the corner. And Janet Todd lets flurry. Toe-to-toe for a moment. Stamp Fairtex drew the short straw. Front kick from Todd. Final seconds. Is there one big salvo left? We're going down to the judges in Singapore. Who's going to win? Who's going to take home championship gold? Wherever you're watching, in 138 countries, the less dominant boxer 9 points. Who won tonight?
Look at Janet Todd, found another gear in the 5th and final round and started to put things together, really piecing up Todd. That jab was finding a home in the 5th. Over and over, she was landing with the left hand. There's Stamp coming across, boom, connecting with a nice little elbow, but Janet doesn't let it go unanswered, answers back with hands of her own. I would like...
And now, after 5 rounds of battle, we turn to the judges' scorecards. All 3 judges have scored this contest in favor of your winner by unanimous decision. And now, the 1 Super Series Atomweight Muay Thai World Champion from the red corner, Stamp Fairtex.